Good morning, everyone. This is Jade, the Violet Sage, and it has been a really long weekend for me. We had a 4-person birthday party this weekend, and yes, I include my dog as a person, or our fur baby. So, and it was all held here at my house, so I had to redo everything, put everything away. So it took me a little extra time to get on this morning. Sorry about that. Good morning, Dreamweaver, and Carla, and Jennifer. Good morning. I don't have everything readily available, so I will be pulling cards as I go. I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have another site on Facebook that's called, this is also being broadcasted on, by the way. It's called Traveling Ministries and Mystic for the Open-Minded. Traveling Ministries and Mystics for the Open-Minded. Hey, Night Reader. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to be here either. It has been a really long, rough week, and I'm going to explain that all to you. I feel like I want more of these guys to show today. We need some of that Eastern culture to show up. The light is so bright, though, that he's not showing so well. The sun's really coming in over here. Could have shut the shades. But I'm going to just tell you a little bit about myself first. For those who do not know me, I am a psychic medium, and I am a healer of many modalities of healing, plus a Reiki master teacher and a minister, where I do perform weddings and ceremonies, and I've performed many church services, which it's spiritual church, so let's not get that really confused with anything else. I don't want to scare some people away, but at the same time, I don't want people to be confused that I don't really preach from the Bible. The Traveling Ministries and Mystics is for helping people in their daily lives and things that they're up against, and maybe giving them a better way of looking at things and how to combat things. That it's like tools for life. That's what I produce there on that show. And after this show, I'm hoping to have time to go ahead and do my brief little talk, and it's going to be on like depression, having faith, and how to overcome obstacles and things of this sort, because God knows we are all amidst that right now. So I'm highly recommending that you follow that show afterwards. And I'm going to get started for the day here. But I do want to let everyone know that we do survive here on donations. And I do want to tell you a quick little story, because I don't know. I tried to do the GoFundMe page, and for some reason I can't get it to work. Maybe something with my accounts aren't right, but it's not showed me how to get in there. So I'm just going to show you real quickly that the donations are accepted through thevioletSage@AOL.com. We do use PayPal, Cash App, Google Pay, Square, Zelly. You can also use the phone number 608-477-2192. We are going to be doing a fundraiser for at least the next week or so. And I'm going to be doing some extra readings and things this week. I got a new tarot deck, and I'm very, very excited about that. I'm going to use that on today's show too. But hey, Ania, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, Robert and Barb. Hey, how are you all? Welcome. But I have to briefly tell the story so people know what the situation is. Now, Dwayne here is. I didn't ask permission to totally introduce him, but they're going to have to introduce if we're going to be asking for donations. We're going to try to do a little bit of a fundraiser as well. So anything that I make here today, the donations, I'm going to say 3/4, because I do need a little bit to keep this show going and pay for my bills. So 3/4 of everything that's donated today is going to go to Dwayne, because For 8 years, he's been without a license. He had gotten an OWI, and he was he wasn't even behind the wheel, okay? And when they came out to greet him, they decided to take him in, say they were going to let him go in and sober up. I mean, did the responsible thing, got off the road, and they ended up using a bad breathalyzer in the first place, and because it was still after 8 hours later registering like way over the limit. Anyway, he got a really raw deal. He was never read his rights. First offense, and his license were taken away until he has an IID placed on the vehicle. So after 8 years, he says, you know what, I decided I'm staying here in Wisconsin, not going back to Pennsylvania where maybe he could just easily get his license. And he decided to jump through all the hoops, which I'm going to add is very, very expensive. And, he's on Social Security. So you only have so much income that's coming in. So anyway, jumped through all the hoops and had the IID put on the car, which is a whole nother set of circumstances that there was a lot of trouble with that too, having to have the car towed because it wasn't working properly, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, very first night on the road, he hits a deer. The deer hits him. So, and because everything was so costly to get it started, that they want double the amount for all the coverage on the insurance. So he did not have insurance to cover that. He just had minimum liability. So he is stuck with the total of the repairs for this vehicle after waiting 8 years, having good faith to step forward. This all happened. So this is why I'm asking for like extra donations today, if you can, whether you get a reading or not, but donations are really highly accepted today and appreciated for that purpose. So we have a goal today. Okay, that being said, I'm going to lift my energy back up here and we're going to get started. So, Mystique, welcome. Oh, you like, follow, share. Well, I'm going to do the reading for the week first, and then when I say, all right, I'm taking readings, we will then go ahead and post your questions, and I'm taking them in order right now. And just give me 1 minute because I feel I need a fan. I am hot flashing. Surprise there. And you know what else I don't have? I do not have a candle lit. Oh my goodness. Need a candle. Give me 1 moment. I am really sorry. Like I said, I'm not all with it today. Spirit's gonna have to do the talking. All right. So we light our little candle. We invite Spirit in. Dear Lord of Love and Light, Mother, Father, God, bless us here today. Ask that you come in and help all the onlookers today and help that we get all the information correct, accurate, and true, and helpful as possible, so we may be given correct information, helpful information, and guidance to everyone who needs it or is in desire of it. So, today, I am going to start with the message of, I got this really cool hieroglyphic tarot deck. I just have to show you. Check these out. They like glisten and glow, holographic. So cool. Anyway, all right, Spirit. What do all the onlookers today and this week of August 30th, 2020, up until the first week of September, at least, need to know? Now, don't forget, I will be getting information that may go beyond this week, but we are asking for at least this week for the common goal of everyone involved. And don't forget, these are for entertainment purposes only. So if they usually resonate with everybody, but I just have to state that for legal purposes. All right. I'm going to do just 2 decks today, right now. And the first card that I got was, wow, Judgment. So we got the Judgment card. So there may be people that either paying back some karmic debt right now, and there's other people that may be up against certain court cases or issues with other people. It could just be on a personal level. It does not have to be what you are up against in court, but it could have court repercussions as well. And I'm going to go shut my shades here, because especially with these, you cannot really see. Hopefully, me shutting the blinds will help. Maybe you can even see Buddha a little better. My little setup here today is for Eastern culture, so people to get into their meditative states. That's what that stands for. And the most earthly way possible, more connected. Okay. So you may be up against something. It could even be that you are judging yourself. So the judgment can really represent many aspects. Hey, Mama! That's Donna. Hi, everyone. Happy birthday, Dreamweaver. Yes, it's Dreamweaver's birthday. It was on the birthday on 28th. And yeah, those are some awesome cards, aren't they? And Taylor, I'm sorry, I'm not always looking at my screen when I'm looking at my cards. So Jennifer, Mystique. All right, we got everybody there. He says, hi, Robert. All right. So then we also have the Knight of Wands. Are these so cool? I love these cards. All right. So there's someone maybe in command. It could even be a boss that is possibly cracking the whip. Wow. I'm doing good here today. And also, it could be yourself really finally getting out there, putting yourself out there, getting the work done that you want to. Maybe you're starting a new job or position. The Knight is somebody that could be coming to your rescue. Maybe where work is concerned, it could be a new boss or a new job offer. This is what I'm feeling from the card, because I do read the cards, but I do read them intuitively, not always necessarily what they mean by the book, but what I pick up from them. Hey, Leanne, how are you? Brianna Deckard. What is that about, Brianna? Okay. The birthday card. All right, so we have a lot of work efforts going forth here, and I do feel that there's a lot of success coming in. But there may be some things that need to be fine-tuned. There may be things you need to be put into rest first, because it could even just feel like you're being judged. So all you can do is do the best that you can do, be the best person that you can be, and just know that, the chips are going to fall where they may right now. And you're just going to have to take this with a grain of salt. All right, next card, Spirit. For all the onlookers today, what are the best pieces of information for them that come from these cards? All right, so actually these sort of go really good hand in hand with what's going on. We have Angel of Communication, and Angel of Communication says to communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. So if people are misunderstanding you, leave no room for miscommunication. Sometimes you have to be specific. And as I said before, even if you're going for a new job and there's certain things you want to see written on that application or contract between the both of you, or any contract, you make sure it reads what you need it to read, and that it writes, that's written how you want it to be written. Communicate clearly what the changes are that you may need as well. So, because then there's no room for miscommunication. So, like I said, there's a lot of wild stuff going on lately. The energy is just wow. Okay, we have Angel of Support. So there are people there, and the universe has heard your silent call for help, and they're sending earth angels your way to assist you. Spirit itself may be assisting you. So look for the ways that they're coming in to help you, because when you recognize what they're doing, the more they can help you, the more that's available to you, the more that they'll bring in to help you. And not, if you didn't notice anything, like why am I even helping this person? They don't even see what I'm doing for them. Why bother? So then when you acknowledge and you notice, they know it's working and you're encouraging them to help you more. So please pay attention to the signs and the people and things that are happening in your life, noticing the help that's coming in, because the more positive energy you feed it, the more it's going to come in and the more it's available to you. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick trinket and then a couple of stones. And, by the way, I'm going to show you the new thing that I will have available to sell. I have a whole store with things for sale. So if people are looking for anything, especially spiritually based, I have cards, incense, jewelry, you name it. I made my own deck of oracle cards. I do healing pouches and this sort of thing as well. But I'm going to show you what I just ordered and got in today. All right, Spirit. 2 trinkets for everyone today. Oh my God. Wait until you see this, Dwayne. All right. Actually, 3 came out in my hand. Wow. They scream volumes to me, knowing what's going on lately. And like, all right, the story I just told you, for those who heard the story, car issues. Wow. So, see, Dwayne, you may not be the only one going through this. There may be a lot of people that are having car issues right now. And it could be even purchasing a vehicle. So just making sure that the vehicle does have what you need and desire in it. Make sure the contract reads what you need it to read. Make sure there's no miscommunication there. That's another subject. So if you're planning any long trips or anything, make sure you do an overhaul on your vehicle, because you could find yourself in a bad situation. I encourage people to use AAA. AAA's come through for me more times than I can count. And it also covers the vehicle that you are riding in. So even the person that you're with doesn't have to have AAA as long as you do and you are in that vehicle. And, make sure you know what all it covers too, because there's like 4 different plans with AAA. All right. And then this is another key. So we got all the keys. The keys are coming forth this month. This is the key to shit. This is the key that says you have the key. You know what you need to do to clear crap up, or to get rid of things that are hanging over your head. So you need to get to it, and that's the only way things are going to clear up, is you need to do it. Whether it's I can't think of any other word to use right now. Crap instead of the word SHIT. The crap in your life needs some adjusting, and it needs to be done by you, and only you can do it. Either you need to get rid of people who are dragging on your energy or really are no good for you, or you need to get rid of your own way of thinking that's dragging you down, or the things you've been doing. Maybe you're spending money on things you shouldn't be spending on. It's, you know what this is for you, and that's what you need to work on. We got keys. All right, and here the rubber band came out, so you need to be flexible. So work with the universe. The universe is going to work with you. Flexibility is key right now. The Dreamweaver says, my heart goes out to those who have similar issues. The Dreamweaver is Dwayne. He's the one that's having these issues. I really, really, really feel bad. I mean, I couldn't believe it. You never know what it's going to throw at you and why. So I'm going to tell you part of what I'm going to cover in my little, I call it a sermon, a lack of something else to call it, that I'm going to be doing on Traveling Ministries and Mystics today, is sometimes what happens to you is an opportunity for other people. So in this case, it's an opportunity for him to trust and believe and overcome. It's usually never what happens to you, but it's how you react to it. That is the lesson for you. But it could be an open door for other people to extend kindness, to show generosity, to show somebody else that you understand and brighten someone else's day. So this is what this is all about, people. Whoa. All right, so I don't want to knock stuff down here. Now the stone for the day. Woohoo! Stone spirit. What stone would be best for people to work with this week, at least this week? I'm going to have to look this one up on my phone. I keep forgetting what this is for. This is honey calcite. Honey calcite. Look at that baby. Beautiful, isn't it? I'll tell you, the earth has such wonderful surprises inside her, and hopefully we just don't abuse the heck of it. All right, so honey calcite. I don't have that readily available. I used to have it written down. Oh. Okay, I'm getting Leanne's payment. I'm not sure what the question is, so you'll have to post that here in a minute. All right. Here we go. What are the metaphysical properties of honey calcite?
According to Feel Crystals and Jewelry, honey calcite teaches us about the right use of power. It encourages responsibility and leadership and can help with recovering from abusive situations. Honey calcite increases feelings of self-worth, confidence and courage and assists to overcome obstacles. It is helpful for learning of all types and developing skills.
Is that accurate? Oh my God, I just love this. I love this. I love this work. I love this work. It's truly amazing. I'm not going to put that up here for you to read for those who may not be able to hear it. Honey calcite teaches us about the right use of power. It encourages responsibility and leadership and can help with recovering from abusive situations, even I think situations that have just happened to. Honey calcite increases feelings of self-worth, confidence, and courage and assists to overcome obstacles. It's helpful for the learning of all types and developing skills. Who doesn't need that? All right, so honey calcite, people, something to get a hold of. Hello, Tamanda and Lakidra. Have reading engine. Yeah, come on. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say now people are starting to ask right now. I'm going to say we're going to be opening this to readings. So let's see. It's 10:30. Let's go ahead and start your request. I know someone already asked this morning. Normally I make everybody wait until I'm ready because it gets very confusing when I'm trying to sort out all the emails. So I'm going to scan down. Taylor Spence. And hopefully you are still here. So this is why I like to wait before I do readings, because some people sign off and then if you're not here to get a reading, then I'm wasting it of what I can be giving to someone else. So I will do it this week. But for those newcomers, please make sure you wait until I give the cue, and then we will do your readings. All right, and again, I'm going to tell you that donations are important. And Leanne donated here today. So after this first one here, I'm going to get to Leanne's. So if they have a specific question you'd like to ask Leanne, please post that. This way I know what I'm approaching. So I am going to be using my new deck today here. I may pull up to 3 cards, or it may be just 2 cards, and I may add an angel card. So now for those of you who came in later, I'm going to put this up, and normally I have it typed out somewhere. Let's see if I can find the right one. Right one. All right, well, yeah, I have not had time to retype it so it looks pretty and nice and all that jazz. So I'm going to tell you that donations are appreciated, and you will come first if you donate. And if I run out of time, then other people just may not get a reading. I mean, after all, I'm just doing some quickies here, and this thing is not zeroing in. There we go. Donations appreciated appreciated. And you can send them to theviolet.sage@aol.com. Also, you can visit my website, theviolet.sage.com, and you can also do payments that way as well. We do accept PayPal, Cash App, Google Pay, Square, Zelly, and Zelly is through most people's bank accounts, or you could do it through the number 608-477-2192. Especially if you're doing like Google Pay or Cash App, you can use the number instead of the Violet Sage at AOL.com. Or I think Cash App is the $ and then the $ the Violet Sage. So there you have that. All right. La, la, la. Bad week for you too, Night Reader. I'm just now seeing some of this. Oh, we haven't talked in a while, but my life has been nonstop. So, remember, I got people here today. I got so many people coming to me with issues that my head's sort of spinning. All right. So, good morning, Taylor Spence. Hopefully, you are still here. And you would love a reading. So I'm going to assume that you would like a general reading, Taylor. All right, Spirit, for Taylor. What does Taylor need to know? Taylor Spence. Taylor C. Spence. What does I'm going to assume she need to know for this week of August 30th through the first week of September 2020. Please help me pick out 2 cards. Best help Taylor in her path in life. Oh my God. So, Taylor, the very first cards I pulled, they're definitely for you as well, because you got the Judgment card too. Check that out. I love that. All right, so you got Judgment. So somebody's placing a judgment against you, and it could even have to do with legal matters, or maybe that they think you've done something that you didn't do. And I'm going to say they, for the reason of you also got the Lovers card. So it could be love interest that this may be connected with. But if someone's misjudging you where love situations are concerned, I'm thinking that the situation can be cleared up. Either that, or it's preventing you to move forward because there may be another love interest available for you that you'd be better off involved with. So you do have the Judgment. It could be people wrongfully judging you. Maybe they're even telling you, hey, maybe this relationship isn't good for you, or look out about that person. There's something to be concerned about. Doing the best you can, and focusing on whatever assistance and help that you may need from God in the universe. I would focus on that as well. And with the Lovers, came upright. So I'm assuming that love interests are going to be good for you. I'm getting that time frame in the next 30 to 90 days where the love is concerned. There may be some things that need straightening out. I just feel that you shouldn't blindly go into something that you're about ready to step into. Make sure that you're just both on the same page, okay? Like with everything, things that really matter. And I'm going to tell everyone the things that usually greatly matter with stuff like this are religion and politics. It sucks. But yep, that's how they do things. All right, we're going to pull one more card for you with the angel cards here. All right, for Taylor Spence, Spirit, what does she need to know? All right, Angel of Compassion, Taylor. Let's see, self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. So make sure, I'm going to bring this to your love situation. Make sure you're just not accepting a love situation just so you can feel love or be in love. Make sure it is right for you. All right, because you can be feeling worse than you did before you had a love situation. Let's just put it that way. So making sure you're not down on yourself, even where jobs are concerned, that maybe I can't do that, no one's going to accept me. The more you're putting that out there, the more that's exactly how it's going to be. So you don't want to contaminate your success by thinking that way and feeling that way. So I leave that with you. Hopefully that's been of some help, sweetie. And if you so feel fit, please make a donation. That'd be awesome. All right. So the next person. Nia. Bad week. Yeah. Wow. Good morning, everyone. It's getting work. Glad you're able to get on. I'm going scrolling down. Mystique. All right, Mystique. Oh, nope, that's right. I said I was going to Leanne first. After Leanne, we will go to Mystique. So, let me scroll down here real quick and see if Leanne put a question. Now, Leanne, is this Brianna Deckard a question? Wait a minute. Wait, I think you texted me something, so let me see. Oh, all right. I'm reading here because I'm getting text too. Will my new workplaces appreciate my work? There's a good question. Oh, boss basically told me I do a fantastic job, but you have no confidence. Will the snakes be rewarded with karma? All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have read the whole darn thing first. More. Oh, cool. You have more than one. Awesome. All right. So, Mystique, I'm just going to take you off of here for a minute. I'm not going to put your name up there right now. And just so I'm going to remember where I'm at. All right. So, let's just see, Spirit. What do you have to say for Leanne and her jobs and the people that she works with? Let's see. And, confidence, all this fun stuff. Anything to do with her job for Leanne. All right, this one doesn't want to go back in. Mm-hmm. I see a lot of work, and I see that your work is going to really pay off. That's really good. I pulled 3 cards for you, Leanne, and I'm plus going to pull a couple angel cards for you too. I mean, you did donate. So we have the Six of Wands. So with the Six of Wands, we have, look at this, you are going to better places, and there's like a lot of revenue, a lot of people, a lot of situations, a lot of foundations being built and laid. I really feel that this is really a good situation. And I do feel that this is, well, of course, looks like a knight here. I do feel that someone is overseeing all of this work and they're going to be in your corner. So I don't feel that you would have anything to worry about there, and that is good. Then we have the Page of Wands. So we got a lot of wands, so it's interesting that, this is more based on work. Let's see. I know, I think you may have just wrote another question or something. Oh, okay. So you were asking that question for somebody else. Okay. You know what? I'll put my mind on that other name that you gave me. If that's what you're talking about, please message me and let me know if you would like me to ask the next round with that person's name, and I'll give a little information for them. Okay, so the Page of Wands. This is getting news. So this is getting news about work. They're usually the bringer of information, the bringer of news. When I did pull it reverse. So it feels like there may be a little bit of bad news, but I think it's just some stuff that you're up against, because following the next card looks really good. The next card is the Eight of Pentacles. And what that is, there's a lot of work involved. You're working on a goal, working on a specific goal, and things are going to turn out for the better. So you need to just keep heavy at it, keep focused on work, and it's going to work out. And I just had somebody come in, so all right. So I'm looking. I'm going to see if you had wrote me back on that before I go to the next. La, 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 la. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 2 more cards with that other person's name in mind. This one. Oh, we still got wands. And they wanted to come out together. Wow. Holy moly, man. Wands, 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 wands. All right. I don't know if this is 2 or 4 or about. I'm like a little confused there. So let me just see what your question is. Oh, I'm confused. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay. So is this the person it's about that you're writing me about? Do you want to know what may become of that situation? Because I just used the other name that you posted earlier, and I've sort of gotten the same thing. I got the 9 of Wands, but it is reversed, and it's all that hard work. But on here, you see that the person is labored profusely, and you almost felt like it was nothing. But because it's reversed, it really reverses that and says your hard work is going to be paying off. So that's awesome. And then we have the Knight of Wands. The Wands, Wands, Wands is all work and success and negotiations and this sort of thing. So I do feel that whatever situation you are up against, it is going to be for the betterment on your side of things. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull. Well, no, I'm going to pull one more card with that person's name you gave me. Considering that person, what do you see happening, coming forth for that person? I don't think I'm going to have to explain this one. See that? So I feel that I was right. The success is on your side, and the other person will be reprimanded for the situation. Well, that there's no card that says it better, I'll tell you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull an angel card for you. I do, just for people to know, I am a psychic medium, and a lot of times I will add what I feel in here while I'm doing cards, but when we do private readings, a lot of times I'll go ahead and do automatic writing and things for you first as well. So it feels like that person or the situation may have left a little bit of an imprint on you, so you may want to go ahead and do some clearing, angel space clearing. It's time to clear out the old negative thoughts and feelings, the things that make you maybe feel inferior or not enough within yourself. And also, you're clearing out the way you think about things, but also clear your space because you may have been spewing some of your frustrations too. You want to clear it out so all the new, fresh stuff comes in. So I hope that has been of some help for you. And that seemed like pretty right on there. Interesting. Okay. All right. So now on to Mystique. And you know what? I'm just going to go down and see if there's any people who wrote anything about this. La, la, la. You're reading for a specific question. Lovely. All right, now, Andrea, in case we do finally get to you, please go ahead and put. Oh, all right. I think you already told me. Never mind. It's been some right on path in regards to healing from past relationships. It's all right, Taylor. It's my first time. A lot of people here. Love your cards. Thank you. Well, Brianna, for some reason, I seen the name in Leanne's question, and I'm going to tell you now, those last two that were involved were also about work. So I'm going to say that things were going to go wonderful for you where work is concerned. It feels like someone really helps you out with things too, but they think this was the card. And I'm just seeing your question now, but because I already pulled it, I'm going to recap on this. That, excuse me, work, do you put a lot of tiring tiring work and into things, and it does feel like your efforts are paying off as well. So it feels like you need to keep working and keep working at maybe what is it that you like to do, what is it that is your forte, and then maybe your focus, wherever your focus is, that's where your energy needs to go, instead of like tirelessly working for someone else or making things happen. But I do feel that a lot of things are coming into view for you, and I'll give you this card too because it feels like it's right. I do feel that maybe the right job opportunity may come to you as well. So I'm not sure if your question involved job, and if it did not, go ahead and you can give me another question if I get down this far to get to your question. Oh, and yes, sent a donation. All right. And thank you, Mama. Did not see that. Hey, Carla. Mente. Kemsa. All right. And Dreamweaver says, thank you, Anita, for the donation. Yes, please. Thank you. And Tulsa. Yes, yes. Okay. Dreamweaver just would like to know. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. I thought that was her that came in. Did you? Did you get to my question accidentally? No, I don't think so. All right, so I'm going to go back up to you, Mystique, and I'm going to try to whip some of these out quick here because we have a lot of people here today. And then after Mystique, I'm going to do Ania's because she made a donation. All right, so Mystique, Rain, right? I believe that's Mystique Rain. And let's see, I don't know if you asked a specific question. Mystique Spirit. What does Mystique need to know in her path in life, especially this week, this upcoming week, or anything that you know she needs to know? All right. Woo, that one jumped right out of the deck. All right, we have our two. Okay, your first one is the Chariot. Mystique, or Mystic. I'm not sure how you say it. I'm sorry, a lot of people like to do the Mystique thing. And this is you. I feel this one out here. When I look at this card, I feel that you need to find your balance. You really need to figure out what is going on in life. Where do you fit in the most and the best? And I think you need to stick with that. And I think both the yin and yang side of you need to be used in whatever endeavors or challenges that you're coming up against. You can't just show somebody just one side of you because they need the whole package. So I believe that they're giving me the fierce leader, so you can actually be a leader in things, but you also can be fierce in all that you put your mind towards. So I think that needs to come through too. People need to know that they can count on you. I do feel that you are going to overcome and that you're going to have abundance. And in saying that, you also got the Ace of Pentacles, which is an awesome card. So it feels like you are being gifted. Heaven's there for you. They're going to supply you what you need. It could be monetary gain, it could be other gain that could, even barter systems work on this one. But it does feel like you are going to be successful, that you do have the power you need behind you. So I'm going to leave that with you. Hopefully that has been of some help for you today, Mystique. All right, so let's go ahead and find. La 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 la. Ania. Where did Ania go? Ania. Where did you go? There you are. All right. I don't know if you had a specific question. How much are your readings? Right now, we're doing donations, but my readings are normally $50 a half an hour. You can do 15 minutes for 25, and an hour is where you get your discount for $90. All right, and yeah, all right. Would love a reading, but like today is donation based. And of course, the more you can send, the better. And for those of you who did not know, we are actually taking up a little fundraiser today for someone who just got their car on the road, didn't even have it on the road for 24 hours after waiting 8 years to get the vehicle on the road. And then they hit a deer. And needless to say, he did not have the proper insurance because it was quite costly to get the vehicle on the road. The following month, he was going to get all the insurances he needed, and the car got pretty smashed up. So for that, I'm doing 3/4 of any of the monies that come in today are going to go to the fundraiser for him. So the more you donate, the better. You're helping two people that way, and you're helping me to stay online. All right. So would love a reading from Anaya or Nia. I know I'm not sure how we say it. Naya. Oh. All right. For Anaya. Oh. All right, Spirit. What does she need to know right now? Anaya. Hmm. 2, 1. Come on. So you got 4 cards of these cards I pulled for you. A lot of interesting stuff, it looks like here. All right. So we have Temperance, and this is to keep your balance as well. When I pulled this card, the first words that came to me was keeping your cool. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, you really need to keep your cool so you're saying the right things. There's nothing you have to worry about taking back later. Because it really feels like there's things that you do need to say and there's things you do need to do. And you don't want it coming back at you because you just want to keep focusing on forward, forward, forward march. So just making sure you're finding your balance and keeping things rolling. And then we have the Fool card. And the Fool does not mean necessarily you're doing anything that's foolish, but this does mean that you are ready to embark upon a journey. This is the beginning. This could be school, this could be a new job, this could be adventure, this could be moving, this could be anything that is taking you on another path. Some people are going to look at you like you're being foolish, but it doesn't mean that you are. It just means that it's the beginning of an adventure. This is not upside down, so I do not feel that your choice is poor. I just feel that sometimes you might just have to ignore other people. Don't worry about it. That's where keeping your cool comes in. All right. Then we have the 4 of Cups. I feel like you are not like totally satisfied with what has been given you if you see the look on this person's face. But you need to appreciate what has been given you in order for more to come to you. So, this goes for a lot of people. I was just actually talking about this in the very beginning. So, the 4 of Cups. But you are being gifted, and there's one out of the 4 things that is going to really be special to you. So, please keep the faith. And this is something that you need to work on and keep in your mind so you keep the flow of the positive coming into your life. And boy, you must be going through something because now you got strength. So you're really going to need the strength to get through something. And you do have the strength, is what the universe is telling you. You just have to exert it. So it may be being called for here. And I feel like they're telling me this is going to be within the next 3 months. So you may find reason other than this next week here that you're going to find reasons that you're going to need to have to pull out that strength maybe a few times in the next 3 months. So just keep it up because I really do feel like it's going to pay off for you in the end. And I'm going to go ahead and pull an angel card for you. All right, Spirit. For Naya. What does she need to know? Whoa. All right. I'm going to pull out 2 cards. You made a donation, so we are going to. All right. Now, I think the key for you helping you to keep your patience, your balance, that temperance thing going on there. I'm going to show you another card that just flipped over on the deck that I was already pulling out. All right, above those cards, you got another card, and this is the 7 of Cups. Now, check out what's going on here. Look at all these wonderful things. I mean, it seems like all your wishes are gonna hold good, bad, and indifferent. We got people, we got sexuality, your kundalini, your energy. We got gifts and abundance. You got everything going on here. You can't manifest if you don't keep the dreaming going. So just keep focused on what it is that you would like, but try not to focus on more than 3 things at once. This way, your energy is enough to cover them all. Okay. But you did get Angel of Pleasure. So I do see that your things are going to be coming to you, but you need to actively, even if you have to pretend for a while, take pleasure in the things that you do, because when you do that, it increases the availability to you for more of that to come, because the universe likes it when you appreciation for what they've already given you, and they know that you're noticing it. So when you do that, you take part in that, it's going to send you more of it. Okay. And then we have the Angel of Oneness, Goddess of Oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. And this can be here and on the other side. So you do have love and support from other people, present and dimensionally. So keep that in mind and know that you're not alone through all the stuff that you're going through, and maybe in some form that will help you. All right, I leave that with you. I hope that's been of some help for you today, dear. All right, so we're going to go back up. All right, I need to go down. See, Mercury. All right, Mars. All right, Barb, we don't get to that here. I will get to that at the end. All right. And Carla says the weekly card pull hit right on. Some of you want to listen to that because you will get a lot of information from the weekly general reading for everyone. All right. Thank you, Dreamweaver. And I got to Nia. Thank you. All right. You're welcome, Taylor. All right. Seems that we are starting to run a little short on time. I got about 7 minutes left, so let's see. Mystique. All right. Robert. Yeah. Yeah, those shiny cards, Andrea will be next. Well, I'd love a reading with those shiny new cards. All right, Robert. Okay, Spirit, for Robert. Robert Fecto. What does Robert need to know this week or further? What's coming up for him? Please help me pull the proper couple cards here for Robert today. Looks like this one and this one. All right, well, now I'm not really sure which way they're coming up. So I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up from it. But first, the Hierophant. Now, I do feel that the Hierophant for you, Robert, is that there's a little judgment going on. And again, I tell people I don't even always read these cards the way they're supposed to be, but maybe being preached to or someone's telling you how things should be done. I think you just need to consider for everyone involved, be completely honest, and in that way you cannot go wrong. But it's funny, they're going. I remember reading this card with Sometimes they give you rhymes to help you remember cards in this one book that I use, the Connolly deck. And it's like some other people's judgments makes your blood boil. According to Hoyle, other people's what actions make your blood boil. So this is actually what they're running in my head right now as I was looking at that card. So there may be some people that might be really pissing you off right now, and the decisions or maybe the way they're looking at it or they're not seeing your side of it. You know, Sometimes you just have to ignore it and keep putting one foot in front of the other and do what you feel you need to do. Then we have the Two of Cups. So again, I'm not sure this is reversed. So I feel the need to pull it upright and I feel the need to read you both ways because there are a couple of people involved in this situation. One is this kind of like what I said with the Hierophant card, is that I do feel that one person doesn't like what's going on because they feel they're losing something to them or something precious or something it was more all about them. It wasn't even about the conjoined unit. But yet on the other hand, I feel that the movement and decision that you are making to move forward is going to be happy for your next step in life. It's like I'm like, how do I put that? So, and I'm gonna cut the deck here. And interesting, I got the Angel of Soul Love here for this. So making sure that you are appreciating yourself the most, and everything else well and good is going to follow. So Angel of Soul Love, time to look at how you value yourself, issues of self love. So you need to respect yourself. Sometimes you just can't think about what other people want. I mean, you should just make sure if you're working on what it is you want and you're doing things as tactfully as humanly possible and you're being honest, you can't ask for anything more. So, not that everybody's going to be pleased because what do they say? You can't please everyone, so you have to please yourself. All right, God of Indulgence. And it's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy. So, whatever you've been doing that you feel like maybe you shouldn't be doing, it's okay because, if you're not experiencing a little bit of happiness here and there, then life becomes very dull, out of balance, and the inability to manifest what you really want comes more into play. All right, I'll leave that with you. Hopefully, that's been some help for you, Robert. Robert is almost like my weekly donator here, so I do a little extra for Robert today. Alrighty. So Andrea Gamma. All right. I'm going to be doing, I think, one more reading after this. Look, it's 11:11. Woohoo! And this is Central Time, 11:11 for me. And that is my number. Speaks to me. Okay. Oh, my dogs are going crazy outside. Hello, love. I'd love a reading. My ex told me he wanted to come see me in person. Why does he want to see me? Hmm. Let's see if I could just here focus on this one for you. The first words that come to me are, first of all, curiosity. Wants to see how you are doing now. And I feel he may want something from you. Um, hmm. I don't feel whatever it is going to benefit you very much. I can tell you that one. But let's see what Spirit has to say with the cards too as well. Andrea Gamma. Andrea. Andrea. Spirit. Why does her love want to come talk to her? Kind of like what I thought. All right. He may come bringing tidings to you. Maybe where work or something is concerned. Maybe he knows he's thinking of you for a job or something that you do. They know someone else would be interested in, and thought maybe you might like it too. But I think there's a little something in it for him as well because I got the Knight of Pentacles upside down. Feels like he's coming, bringing good tidings for you, but I'm thinking he's also feeling that you may owe him for it, or maybe he's looking for money from you. So I'd be a little weary of his intentions or whatever he tells you. It may not be totally in the up and up or all for you. Hi, baby. So I leave that with you. So it'd be interesting to see how this turns out. You must let me know. Please, people, don't forget to like, share, follow. I don't know if you're on Facebook, like and follow, and definitely share. Please, please. And then if you are on YouTube, please make sure you're liking, hitting all those little buttons that, the thumbs up, the hearts, and that really counts as well. And also to share and hit that notification bell so you know when I come on, because I'm planning on doing some other even fundraising things, some other specials and deals that will help everyone, because I give some really good prices for readings on there. All right, one last one here. So I'm just going to skim through and I'm going to see who needs one for this last one here. Taylor, I believe I did. I think I got yours already. Yes, dear. And I wish I had seen the question, but it does feel like I think I answered that right. All right. So I think there's someone that I know really needed a reading, and that was, I'm going to take this one back off here. It was Stacy. And don't forget, I'm going to let everybody know again. And I can even do your reading off of here. Or if you donate, I will make the time to get to your reading. And that would be donations to thevioletSage@aol.com. And or you can use the number 608-477-2192. And the use of PayPal, Cash App, Google Pay, Square, and Zelly. Most people have that connected to their bank accounts, don't even know it, because I know I didn't know it. So you can use that, and make sure you let me know if you've placed a donation. If you do Google or Square, I think even PayPal, it may pop up on my phone over here, and I have that with me. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Stacey would like to know how her court issue will turn out for this upcoming Friday. Ooh, this is Friday. Okay. For Stacy. Stacy, how will her court case turn out? Ooh. Yeah, we know that one. And she's leaving. Let's see. How will her court case turn out? I know this is a serious situation that she's up against. So, Stacey's going to see that you know what you're up against. You're definitely up against pure evil on this, and I know you know that. Interesting that this card came right out. So, we all know how it should turn out, and I'm going to say this is what you are up against. But I'm not going to say it's turning out bad, because there's more cards to come here. You are on a journey. People are looking at you as foolish and like, why even bother? But I'm telling you, like I told you before, you need to fight. If you didn't fight, you actually look more like the fool. But this means you're ready to embark upon a new adventure and a new part of your life, maybe even going to school or learning something. Um, and you're learning a lot about this and maybe how to approach the situation. So that's good. And then the best part here, we got the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is that you're coming to an agreement. So I feel like they're hearing you. They're hearing you this time. But because you may not get the whole thing hook, line, and sinker, that there may be a coming to terms with something, but I do feel like it's something that you can both possibly live with. So let's hope it is that supervised thing. Um, but I don't think it will be totally cut off. But I do feel like you might be getting somewhere, which, considering you're up against pure evil, I think that's a really good sign. And then we got the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is telling me that, look, it's like the knight in shining armor here. It's almost like, all right, we're gonna make some peace for this for a little while. Um, Sort of coming to your rescue. Someone is finally being heard that wasn't heard before, and that there are many things to consider, many things planted in the ground on this. Building some new foundations. Maybe there might be counseling or something involved, but it feels like there may be a lot of work involved in this. But I do feel that you're actually making some headway. All right, and that is really important. All right, so with all of that said, going to see if anybody here made a donation. Oh, did you get to my question? That's Andrea. And don't forget, you can also write me at thevioletsage@aol.com to request a private reading. You can also contact me via text at 608-477-2192, where we can do a reading. I've had Jade do the hour-long reading for me. I highly recommend getting one. Much more in-depth and very, very interesting. Yes, the personalized readings are really good. Sometimes I feel weird about being able to say certain things online. Suspense, thank you. Thanks to you. He just got me 3,000 up to my Cash App today, so I'm glad. You can also follow. All right, so this Joy Blessing, do not listen to her, people. If she has, I'm blocking her because they are scammers. So I'm just letting you know, don't do it. If you're smart, don't do it. All right, you're not welcome here, Joy. Do not come back. All right. Yeah, thank you for your help, Donna. I just dropped in and got sidetracked. Yeah, I've had company come in and leave while I was online. Don't forget, Sparky Blackie. Who's Sparky Blackie? Did they make a donation? Can't make that donation till a little later today when I get my deposit. Amanthe. All right. Doing regards to work, stay here currently at. Oh, just curious what I should be doing in regards to work. I stay where I am currently at. All right. I'm not sure Sparky Blackie is, Mom, but I will check that out. And all right, Spirit. I'm just gonna cut the deck, Brianna, because I did that little one for you before. Why should she be? What should she be doing in regards to work? She should stay where she's at. For Brianna Deckert. Well, that didn't really answer me. This is juggling money, Brianna. And I'm sorry, I still got Dream we wrote there. So there's a little confusion where money is concerned, and I think this might be the thing that's holding you back. Let me just see if I'll just do that real quick, and then I'll see where the Sparky Blackie is. Did Sparky Blackie donate, or is this just a question they had? I don't understand. See where she's at. Oh, all right, Brianna. I'm going to just tell you real quickly because I thought I took care of this question before everyone. The Seven of Swords. It's like you're really carrying a load, but this person's smiling. You're all right with the job and everything, and you got a couple things planted in the ground, things that you're depending on with this job. And I think it's all right for time, But soon as I pulled that card, I got the month of November. So I'm thinking that you may only tolerate it for a little while longer, and then you may need to look for another job. Judgment may be being placed upon you, so it might be good to just go ahead and start putting your feelers out there. This way, maybe by the time November comes, you may be ready to go. Uh, but I feel like it's going to be helpful to you. This cross is really standing out to me right now. So that's telling me that you may be better off somewhere else. Not that you can't do it, but it just feels like it's more trouble than it's worth. All right. But I mean, as far as your safety there is concerned, currently you're okay there. I think you have a couple more months to go, and then you might need to move on. All right. So let's see where this Blackie person is. Ah, Sparky Blackie isn't here anymore. Okay. I don't have to worry about that. You're welcome, Brianna. Hopefully that helped. I hope that resonated with you. Oh, I see. Sparkle Blackie. There's Jade. I see. I got it. Okay. I can do that a little later. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. And I'm really, really, really sorry that I did not get to all of you today, but it's a little hard to do. And when you do make donations, you will come first. So, and we are taking up donations today. So if you can please send donations, 3/4 of the donations are going to our benefactor who found himself in a really bad situation. And I believe that, everyone's part in doing what they can for people is a part of why other people suffer. And so they can get help themselves. And when you help someone else, it comes back to you tenfold. So I think some people need to practice doing that, which is why, unfortunately, some people get to be the brunt of it. So please donate if you can. Even if you didn't get a reading today, we are going to be taking up collections. Or make sure you sign on. Please like, share, and follow, and hit the notification bell. And if you follow on Facebook, you'll get notified. And I usually put it up ahead of time when I'm going to do like pop-ons in the middle of the week, because I have many different types of readings that I offer. We do um, mhm, crystal ball bingo and many other card readings, and we do trinkets and what are they called? They're not called trinkets. Charms. We do casting charms. We do many different types of readings to keep things hopping and busy and interesting for everyone. So please make sure that you like, share, follow, and on. I have no way to letting you know when I'm coming on really on YouTube. I'm going to see if I can start knowing when I'm going to be on and putting some things out there for you to follow and know the upcoming events, but I'm still learning all about all of this, so it's not that easy for me. So anyway, I hope everyone got what they were looking for today. And I don't remember. You know what? I think my aunt asked something, and being that we don't live in the same area, um, if there's any questions that you need, Auntie, you can contact me, and I would be happy to do a private card pull for you. All right. So thank you everyone for joining us. It means a lot that you join us, and please share this site with people. The more people that come on, the more I can be on. And if I can get so many likes and followers and hours in within 1 year's time, I can be up there and actually be paid to be on here, and then I can do and offer more. So the more you share, the more you like, the more you visit, the better it is for everyone involved. So much love and thank you for the donations, and thank you from Dreamweaver and Dwayne for the donations, and many blessings to all of you. I look forward to seeing you during the week or next Sunday. I come on every Sunday, 10 Central Time. It's 11 Eastern Time. And I look forward to seeing you. I will be doing some pop-ons during the day and during the week. I do have a little bit of a busy week this week coming up, so I may only get one extra episode in here, but hope to see you all then. All right, much love, and thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to leave your feedbacks when we do a little reading for you so people know how accurate it is for you. All right, and no, just the readings. You want to? Thanks for the show. You're welcome, Robert. Thank you, everyone, for being here. This Dreamweaver says, the morning, day, and night, wherever it is that you're from. See you all next time. Namaste, everyone, and have many blessings and enjoy the fall weather that's coming. This is exciting. All right, and keep your head up and stay tuned to Traveling Ministries and Mystics for the Open Minded, because pretty soon I'm going to be doing a kind of like a talk for people who are struggling with a lot of stuff. And also, I'm going to be doing some other donation readings. And there was something else I wanted to tell you about that I was going to be doing. Oh, yes, the horoscopes. We do monthly horoscopes here. So don't forget to watch for that too. If you like and sign on and follow this show, you'll get all this really cool information. I may be a day late on that one because I'm going to be really busy tomorrow and probably on the 1st. So it may not be until sometime on the 1st that I do the zodiac readings, but stay tuned and look for it, and it will be coming up. All right. Much love and light to you all. Thank you. Many blessings. Bye bye.